Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We've got some live show match action coming at you. It will be before tonight's Open Arena Tournament. EliteEdge and BzKTien. Nice name there. It is going to be a Protoss vs. Terran on GSL's Antigua Shipyard. And this show match is going to be just, I think, a best of one here. I don't think we have time to make it a best of three, so yeah. Best of one. EliteEdge will be our blue Protoss player. He's kicking it up here on the top side. GSL's Antigua does force cross-position spawns. So he's up here at the 11 o'clock position in cross positions. Down at the 5 o'clock is BzKTien, who we will just call TN for the remainder of the matchup. He is currently working on a wall-off and is spawning as the red Terran player. Good stuff. So I just hit him up. This is a brand new player for me. I have seen EliteEdge play several times. He just recently placed Platinum in this last season, so congrats to him. TN is a Platinum player as well. So Platinum versus Platinum action, that'll get us geared up for some Master and GM action later this evening in our Open Arena. That's what we're going to see, and I'll tell you, we've got a lot of signups for tonight. We've got over 80 already signed up, so looking really solid there. TN taking an early gas here. Kind of interesting, actually, a very early gas. So could see quite a rush out of him here. Putting down his barracks. It could be a 2-racks Marauder rush, or it could be a 1-1-1 rush. We'll see how he's going to go here, but that gas is extremely early, so we'll keep our eye on that here as we move forward. EliteEdge, just a standard opener at this point. He does have his gateway going down in great time. Gas on the way here, and very standard play, and getting his scout out here just now. So he is going to see this very early gas already up and running. So we should know from that to expect some kind of tech. We'll see where he's going to go with this guy. Looks like he's going to kick it in the base for the time being, which I think is a smart idea. He needs to try and gauge what his opponent's doing here. And that is what we call good scouting. Barracks about to be complete, and back over here to EliteEdge base. We do have his next pylon going down, and it should be time for his cyber core, but oof, don't see it. Oh my goodness, is he going to go for an expansion? It appears that he is. Wow, interesting. You usually don't do that. Usually if you're going to get your gateway out this early, you go ahead and toss down your cyber core, but he is going to go for an expansion. She's got plenty of minerals. There we go. What the heck? Okay. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but I do think he is going to take an expansion, but he is doing some horrendous micro, I think, at this point. Looks like he's going to lose this guy here. Here comes your scouting SCV. TN going to be cruising in here, is going to see a couple more gateways, as well as that cyber core going down. Cyber core is extremely late here. And the Elite is like, what is going on here? And I'm not entirely sure either. But I'll tell you, TN is playing it correctly. Elite is making some interesting decisions thus far. There goes the Nexus. There goes the Nexus. Looks like he should be in just fine shape as we move forward. We do have a factory going down, as well as, guess what, a starport. 1-1-1 rush here. And TN getting crazy. Got that reactor going down on his barracks. He's going to start pumping out a bunch of Marines. He's got a Hellion coming out across the field here, it looks like. And where is he going with this factory? Kind of interesting deal there. I do assume we're going to see a tech lab come out. There goes your tech lab. Boy, the placement of these buildings are a little wonky. I'd like to see them a little bit closer together, but all in all, this is not going to be a bad build. He is losing some time, though, by having them spaced out. So, medevac coming down, so it's going to be a drop here. Looks like a Hellion drop is what's going down instead of a standard type of 1-1-1. Hellion drops can be pretty effective. Moving forward, EliteEdge does have his expand up and running. It's going to put him ahead economically there, I think. Give it a couple more minutes, and then he'll start to really take the lead there economically. Gateways going down. He is Corona boosting out some units, as well as his warp gate technology. Super important to have that. Tell you what, man. Warp gate technology, got to have it. It looks like we're gearing up for that drop here in just a moment. Waiting on one more Hellion, and no tech lab on the starport quite yet. We are going to work on some stim pack for these Marines. More Marines going to be coming out of the barracks as well. Where's this guy going? He's just going to land over here. Great. Moving some buildings around, not that big a deal. And here comes double stalkers. They are going to catch this dropship off guard. Are they going to be able to get the kill here? Not quite getting the kill on the dropship, but they are going to do some damage here on the Hellions, as well as they will be well aware of what is headed their way. Here comes your warp gates. Looks like they're a little bit behind. He needs to get a couple warp ins back here to make sure this Hellion drop does not go well. Look at this pylon here. He's got a forward pylon. He's going to get aggressive here, it appears, with a couple of his stalkers. Well, we do have some warp ins. Nice control there from TN. He is going to go ahead and back out of that little engagement. Good scouting there from EliteEdge, definitely paying off. We do see a Twilight Council going down. I'm wondering what he's going to get from the Twilight Council. Let's check in on his economy here. 30 probes rather to 29 SCVs, relatively even, I'd say, in the economy at this point. Notice that TN is going to be going for an expansion. It's about 50% complete. He is putting it down in his main. He is a little bit behind on that expand. Did find the pylon, however. EliteEdge is going to lose the pylon. Sad face for that he gave. That's okay. Should be fine, buddy. In the meantime, we do have a factory flying around here. And a reactored starport. Looks like it's going to be Mass Marine Marauder as we move forward. A couple more barracks going to be going down. So TN beefing up for that heavy infantry play. No upgrades, though, on the way quite yet. It's one thing I would like to see from him. Go ahead and toss down his, not armory, what's the word? Oh, I can't remember now. Let's go check. Let's go check. It is called an engineering bay. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Engineering bay, probably a good idea at this point, but he does still have these Hellions out on the field. This medevac, a little bit wounded, but that's okay. That's okay. And it looks like we've got Rockerfella out on the live stream calling a Marine Hellion Banshee all in, but I don't know, man. I don't think that's what it's going to be. I think that was a good guess, and quite frankly, I think it would have been a better play, especially considering the opener that he went for. But at this point, he has transitioned into Mass Marine Marauder with medevac support, but just the one base. He does now have his second base up and running. He's going to have an orbital command here. Here comes your probe, or SCV transfer, rather. But he's way late on this base. Units tab going to show that he is a little bit behind economically, but not too much, especially now that he will have double the mules as he moves forward. TN trying to find a place to drop these guys. And he does. Oh, that was so close. EliteEdge almost picking that dropship off. Nicely done there. I would like to see him beef up his army here just a little bit. He's starting to get out a couple more of those zealots. And he did grab charge out. So zealots with charge, always a great idea, I think, against Terran these days. And he's going to be working on Storm as well. Like this play. High temps, probably going to see some Archons out of him as well, but going to get some of these high temps up and running ASAP. Start working on that extra, what do you call it, energy, so we can cast some phenomenal storms. I love storms versus Terran. Heavy infantry play, that is one of your best DPS. Obviously the second, or probably your best DPS is going to be Colossus, but those can be hard countered. High temps can be hard countered as well, but it tends to be a little bit later in the game for that. You need ghosts essentially to hard counter these guys. So not too bad, but we do have just the two bases for both players here, and it is around the 12-minute mark. I would like to see another base go down for at least one of these guys. Probably EliteEdge, unless he's going to go for a large push here, which could be a great possibility. Notice he's picking up a lot of gateways here at this point, and double forges as well. So he's going to start working on some upgrades of his own. Back here at TN's base, more barracks going down. Does have his Ghost Academy out. Kind of went into that a little bit early, but that's alright. And Ghost, I'll tell you, the EMP is exactly what he needs here to go against this charge lot, Archon, Storm build. Got a couple Archons already out on the field. Archons are almost worthless after an EMP has hit. Really does a lot of damage to those shields. So see how he's going to proceed here. But TN, not in bad shape. Here in his supply count, he's at 123, EliteEdge at 108. Looks like EliteEdge is going to have maybe a slightly larger army, but actually not really. Take it back. I mean, he's got good Archons here. It's going to come down to storms for him. He's a little bit behind in some regards. He was supply blocked there for just a few moments. He's floating a couple extra minerals, and he's a little bit late on his upgrades. That's all right. He's doing fine. He's doing fine. See how this is going to go for him. But we do have an armory out on the field of all things. I'm not entirely sure what that is for. Ghost Academy is working on Some upgrades for the Ghost. No personal cloaking out, but they do have the Mobius Reactor. And a third base going down now for TN. So nice looking army composition now for EliteEdge. I like that he's beefing this up a little bit. Keeping himself on supply block though is a key. He is currently supply blocked again, so he's staying on supply blocked here a little bit too much. That is no fun. No fun at all. And he's going to start taking a forward position. Some good chronos going down on these forges. Exactly what he needs. Looks like armies are going to meet in the center of the map. Charge lots going to be getting up into these guys' face. Here come your high temps. EliteEdge wanting to wait for these guys. A smart play here. Oh, and feedback's going down on your... Wow, on the Ghosts there. Interesting play. Smartly done. And he should be able to chase this bio army down of TNs without much trouble at this point. His Archons there still in phenomenal shape. Charge lots getting right up into their face, and he does obliterate that army pretty dang well. Looks like we might even lose a couple of these medevacs here in the process. So nice play there by EliteEdge. TN taking some serious losses. It looks like EliteEdge is going to go for the kill potentially. I don't know. There's not tons of defense here, but there's a lot of medevacs still. Here comes a lot more reinforcements. And EliteEdge may not be able to take this one down here quite yet, but he is going to do a significant amount of damage. You can see the SCVs, though, are being pulled. That's a big deal right now. TN losing some mining time. Every little bit at this point is going to be adding up. I love the feedbacks here. And a great storm going down, and here comes some reinforcements. EliteEdge, though, floating a lot of those minerals at this point. He's floating way too much. Should have been reinforcing just a little bit better. Probably would have been able to take this down. And TN saying that he couldn't stutter step because of lag. I didn't see any lag. That's okay. It happens regardless. It looks like EliteEdge is going to be beefing up his army. I hope he doesn't just attack with a couple units. There we go. Give it a little weight there. Go for a couple more units and get some good solid reinforcements out, and he should be just fine to go. Might as well grab a couple more upgrades in the meantime, and that is going to be super helpful. There's some reinforcements. Beefing it up pretty good, but there's a lot of Marauders in this army. This is a nice looking force. I've got to give it to TN. He's building his army up there very, very quickly. And EliteEdge may have gotten a little bit ahead of himself. Third is going down here for EliteEdge. Third also going down for TN. It is a little bit ahead there for TN, so that's not a bad deal for him. EliteEdge does need to consider trying to rush in there and take out that third base. Right now he is in a forward position, however. And a good bunch of charge lots here, but he doesn't have the DPS that he really needs to engage this army. But here comes the engagement nonetheless. And are we going to see some storms? No, we are not. Some of these high temps are going to get themselves out of position. Ooh, losing a lot of high temps there. Got to be super careful. Does have a couple extra back here. Should be ready for some storming if TN does intend to move forward. But EliteEdge has really got to spend his minerals up here at this point. He's about to have that third base up and running. Third base here for TN is up and running, sort of, but here just barely comes your SCV transfer, and it looks like TN is going to go for the kill here. See if he's going to be able to get this done. Need to see some storms go down here. Good engagement there for TN, picking off a couple units for basically free. EliteEdge needs to get some damage done to that army. Can't allow TN to just keep building them up. Here comes some reinforcements, and he's going to start moving forward. See if he's going to be able to get some storms down here. Charge lots getting right up into these guys' face. Good kiting here from TN. Feedback's going down. There will be no more healing. And a great storm there. Beautiful storms. That is going to really weaken this army up there quite a bit, and EliteEdge going to be taking a significant lead, and he should be able to pick off a couple of these. Oh, he needs some detection, actually. Should have been able to pick off those ghosts, but it did not happen, however, unfortunately. Good stuff. Nicely done. The third base here for EliteEdge up and running in a very good way. TN not too bad at all. It's just a command center at this point. I would like to see him either grab an orbital here. I mean, he could go for a planetary. I think orbital is just fine, though, against Protoss. But we'll see what he's going to choose. EliteEdge starting to get his mineral count down just a little bit. Great warp ins. We're going to see a lot more units from him, and he is securing his fourth base in a forward position. I like this play from him. Back over here, TN starting to build up his defenses. Is it going to be enough? Looks like attack on the third is going to go down. Not bad. It was a planetary fortress, but it is not going to complete. Nice snipe there from EliteEdge. He's going to take out a lot of those SCVs. Here comes the rest of the engagement. Great Storm's going down. EliteEdge in phenomenal shape here. Oh, wow. The feedbacks here are phenomenal. And another Great Storm. Should see a couple more Archons go down. Not going to happen, though. It is GG time for TN. He does give the GG there. Nicely done. EliteEdge actually showing a lot of strength. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt tab. Always alt Starcraft. To see you guys in the tournament tonight. Do stick around for the open arena.